My name is Kirstys. I was born October 28, 2001. I was born with multiple clefts, a lipoma on the forehead, and I'm sure a whole bunch of different other things. I'm not too good with the terminology.
Kirstys, you've had 16 surgeries?
Yes.
Since you were born.
Mm-hmm.
According to all your medical records, you were born without probably about 80% of your nose.
Mm-hmm.
And
I didn't have any bridge, and basically, as I put it, I just had one nostril and that was it.
that was it.
When she was a couple months old, he told me he could do a big major surgery at that age, but there was a very low risk of chance of her living after the surgery. But if we waited till 12, she had an 80% chance. And so, of course, we waited.
Right.
And we did different surgeries along the way to basically let her grow to her face.
Right.
But when that 12-year surgery came, she was in there for 7.5 hours, and I lost it.
Yeah.
Even though she was swollen head to toe when she came out and couldn't open her eyes, she hears me crying, tells me to stop, says she's okay.
If you're being honest, have there been tough times?
There's definitely been tough times. You know, when I was little, I would get bullied from time to time. You know, it really bothered me, but as I grew up, I realized that I wasn't as different as everybody else made me seem to be, because I'm just like everybody else. I may look different, but then again, we all look different. So there's not really a point in getting upset about what somebody said about you.
Right.
And what you look like, because it doesn't matter.
Right. Kind of the way that you and I got to be friends is you wanted me to do number 17 too.
Yes, we went through several different doctors. My breathing issues was the big thing, because I can't breathe out of one side of my nostril.
I think one of the best things a physician can do, just like anybody else, is to say, hey, you know what, I'm not the best person to do this, but let me help you. Let's figure out who the best person is and who's got a team, because really it's kind of like you and I talked. What you're going to need is you're going to need a team, and you're going to need a team of people that do this surgery every day and are going to know everything that they're going to need to know to restore your nose back to where we want it to be. We got to get you to a point where you're able to breathe again. And so we've gone from Atlanta to Houston.
Oh yeah.
And now I think we've got the right guy.
He's in Beverly Hills, California. You know, I told him that my main priority was to breathe, because I do not get any sleep throughout the night because I can't breathe.
Right.
So I wake up every hour on the hour, and it gets really annoying. As far as the cosmetic portion of my nose, I wasn't really worried about it. I just wanted to breathe.
Right.
But he told us that with fixing your breathing comes the cosmetic part of it as well. So you're not going to get one without the other.
Right. And that's going to be a great part about it, is that in fixing the breathing part, you'll have a nose that I think you'll be excited about.
I'm really excited to see what he can do for me.
From a physician standpoint, you and I have been talking about this because we're kind of going through, okay, what's this guy's goal? What he's going to do is he's going to rebuild your nose. And
Yes.
right now, I'm going to touch your nose. You know, the upper half of your nose is projecting out as enough. It's this bottom half, or some people even say the bottom 2/3 of your nose that literally is collapsed. It keeps you from being able to breathe. So what's he going to do? He's literally going to build this entire lower 2/3 of your nose.
The cost in this, he's done great to work with us, and people are helping out, and we'll do anything to help her.
Yeah.
And through GoFundMe's or raffles or any other events that we may attend, we're trying to raise the money to give her the surgery she needs.
Yeah. What grade are you in?
I'm in 11th.
What's the hardest part when you're in the 11th grade going through a surgery like this, or getting ready for a surgery like this?
I guess the hardest thing would be knowing that you're going to get a surgery, and I feel like from time to time I'll think about it So, because I mean, you have to worry about your grades constantly, and you have to worry about if this surgery is going to go on and what's going to happen during the surgery and after it. So I feel like that's the hardest part, just trying to balance the two.
What are you going to do ultimately? What's your goal?
Let's see, after high school, I plan to be a nurse. I really want to work with craniofacial children, but if that doesn't work out, I'm just good with being a nurse that works with children.
I've never missed a doctor's visit, a trip, taking her to a craniofacial camp every year. I'm the one that drops her off, picks her up. I don't miss any part of it, and I'll never miss any part of it.
Yeah.
For any of my children, distance and cost, I'll do whatever it takes.
It's been neat to see how your self-worth blows people out of the water, and you really show people what it's like to base self-worth on something more than just what people are able to see from the outside.
I mean, like I said earlier, we all look different, so there's no point in getting upset about it. You know, everybody's beautiful in their own way, as I like to put it. But as far as me, I think that I just came to terms with what I looked like. You know, to me, after that, it didn't really matter. So I feel like that's what everybody needs to come to. I mean, just be comfortable with what you have.
In reality, I just want her to see what I see every day.
Yeah.
I know I couldn't do what she's done.
Yeah.
And she says I'm a strong support factor for her. I think she's done more for me than I've done for her.